Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we've made it through the first quarter of the year. It's been an interesting one, but yeah, I know we're all talking about it enough already, so let's in these videos focus on some other things. So I've decided it is time for the first quarter update for the products that I want to use up in 2020. And I've got some great results to show you because I've been wearing all the makeup in the last 3 months. If you've been watching my videos, you know I have skipped a few weeks of makeup here and there. So this quarter was not the greatest yet, but I am working on all of these products. So let's take a look at them. Okay, I'm going to be looking at my paper a little bit just to make sure I'm not missing anything. I've got 32 products in here. Let's see how many I already finished up and take a quick sneak peek at my progress for a lot of them as well. So first for powders, I'm working on the Bourjois Healthy Mix powder. This is the only powder in my collection, and as you can see I've got a good bit of pan, so this is moving along nicely. I am actively focusing on it because it's the only powder I have. So that one might actually be done by next quarter, so that's pretty nice. Then for highlighters, I did finish off the Too Faced Snow Bunny bronzer, which I was using as a highlighter because it was definitely not a bronzer for me. For a highlighter, it leaned a bit to the dark side, but if I would apply it kind of on top of my blush a little bit, it would work as a highlighter. So that one is done. And right now I am working on, also I believe the only highlighter that I still have in my collection, the NARS Albatros highlighter. Clearly no pan yet, but slowly but surely I'm starting to see a dip appear in here, so that's nice. Then for cream shadows, I'm working on my Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This is the only cream pencil that I still have left, or cream shadow in general. And it's getting really tiny. I'm getting to the point where it's really hard to sharpen it. So also this one, I'm pretty sure it won't be here anymore by the next time I update you guys on this project. Next category we have is eye pencils. I'm trying to focus on 2 this year. One of them is a white one of them is a black one. As you guys might know, I'm not a huge eyeliner person, so the black one I'm kind of using as an eye base at the moment on my outer V, so I'm getting some uses out of it, but to be honest I'm barely making any progress on it. Even though I'm using it on an almost daily basis, I've kind of gotten into the habit a little bit more recently. The white one is the Kohl pencil from Hema, which I have in a project right now as well. So I'm, like I said, I'm working actively on a lot of these products. This one is mainly going in my inner corner at the moment. It is not overly creamy, so it doesn't move extremely quickly, but hey, I'm using it. And then one that I'm not using yet, the Lancome Quattro, the only eyeshadow Quattro that I would like to finish off this year, and that black shade is still there. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one. I am really close to finishing up a black shade in my Panda palette. Well, really close means like it might take me 2 months to get there, but I see light at the end of the tunnel to actually make some room to start focusing on some more darkness. For pigments, I want to finish off the NYX Pigment or NYX Pigment in yellow gold. I have used this a few times so far, not too much, but it is in my whole collection project pan, so focus will happen, and my goal is to use that one up in there, not a certain amount of uses. I'm just gonna keep focusing on that one while I can. Then moving on to the palettes, this one, like I said, I'm getting close on that black shade for now, so hopefully in 2 months or so I will at least have one black shade gone, and apart from that there is nothing left in here. Then we've got the LA Colors palette that I'm working on, and I've got pan in a few shades already. Of course it's a palette, so it's going to take me a little bit longer. And I'm also still making slow but sure progress on this one right here. It's got some more cooler tones, and I'm trying to kind of blend them in with all the other eyeshadows that I'm working on when I can. And this black is a lot more powdery than the one that I'm working on right now, so I have a feeling that once I start focusing on this one, it will not take me as long as the other one, and I can then start focusing on the other black. I hope somewhere in the second half of the year. For eyeshadow insurance, yeah, that's what this is called. For eyeshadow base, the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I am getting pretty close to finishing this one up, which is exciting but also kind of scary because this is the only one that I have, and I don't know if I can easily get this one at the moment with everything that's going on, but even though it seems almost finished because I'm all the way up here, it's probably still going to take me a little while to get there, so let's see. Then we have mascaras, and for mascaras, always using my Clinique high impact mascaras, and I did finish off the first one for the year. I still have one more, which I'm probably going to have done by the next update, so that will be all the mascaras that I have in my collection right now, and by then I've hopefully had a chance to buy another 3-pack at the airport once I'm able to fly again, and then we have 3 to work on again. But for this project we'll be done, at least. Okay, so as you've heard, I did not have too many finished products yet so far. However, now we're moving on to lipsticks, and for lipsticks at least I have one finished lipstick, and that is the NYX Lipstick in Ceto, which was kind of a brownish metallic shade. And then one that I am currently actively working on and mainly using as a cream blush actually is this one, which is a bright pink, and as you can see there is not too much left here anymore. This was still pretty much full, I think, at the start of the year, so this is moving along really nicely, and I think this one will be done by the next update, so that's exciting. Then I've got 2 lipsticks that I have not touched yet, but these are the only 2 that I have not actively started working on. Like this one is gonna be a hard one for this year because this is a dark red, which might actually work nice with the sweater that I have on right now, but yeah, we're moving into spring and summer, so I don't really see myself reaching for that one too soon. This one I can hopefully make a bit of progress on during summertime. This is the Yves Saint Laurent Rouge Volupte, yep, lipstick, and this is a bright orange color, which is pretty nice, so I am hoping to get some use out of that one, although I am working on this one in my whole collection project 10 pan at the moment, and as you can see that also is a bright orangey color. This is the MaxFactor Bewitching Coral lipstick. I don't know what type of lipstick this is from them. Yeah, anyway, this one is also pretty orange, so I kind of have to see how I'm gonna use these ones together, but we'll figure it out. And then lastly I've got the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain, I think the writing is rubbed off, in Charm, and I started working on this one at the start of the year, and I'm really close on using this one up, so that is at least one that will also hopefully be done in, well, for sure in a month from now, but hopefully a little bit sooner even. So as you can see, I'm still working on a lot of these products already. Only 2 lipsticks out of the 5 that I have not really touched yet. Then for lip balms, I have used up one that was the Fix and Rouge lip balm in Mocha Orange, which I finished off I think in the first month or so of this year. And right now I am working on this Sleek Pout polish in Monte Carlo. It's from a limited edition collection, very bright pink, but on my lips just get a little hint of pink. And this is in the Red Pan collab at the moment, so also that one is being used. Then for lip glosses, I did finish one off already, and that is the Balance Me Shine On Tinted Lip Salve in Super Soft Beige. Also that one I'm fairly certain I finished off in the first month of this year, and then I have 3 more that I want to focus on this year. One that I am currently focusing on, and I've really used this a lot, but it is big. As you can see, this is a big lip gloss, and I'm kind of halfway through by now, and I've been working on this one for, like, this is my main focus lip gloss for the first quarter of this year. It's still gonna take me some time, but it is getting a little bit smaller towards the bottom, so we will be making some more progress on this one. I'm really hoping I can finish this one off by the next quarter, because I still have 2 more lipsticks, 2 more lip glosses that I want to focus on this year. This one is for sure gonna kind of be rolling in within hopefully the next few months, so I'm hoping that I can tell you guys by the next update that at least I've been using this one. It won't be finished yet, but this will be kind of a spring summer color for me, and then this one will likely only be used a little bit more towards the end of the year when hopefully I've been able to finish those other two off, but we'll see. So this is the Gauche On Stage Kohl Lip Jam in 101. Yep. Then we're moving on to lip lacquers. For lip lacquers, as you guys might already know, I'm working on this Rimmel Apocalypse lip lacquer in Apocalyptic, which is a very bright pink, and I do really like this one. Now that I am getting really close on finishing this one off, I will also focus on this one a little bit more. It already is in the Partners in Cream project that we're doing, but I'm hoping, because I haven't been touching it too much yet, that I can start using it a little bit more once I am done full focusing on this one. But I'm trying to layer even a little bit to make this one a little bit lighter when I feel like it, so it is being used, but not too much yet. And it's really hard to see progress on this one, so it's always a bit tricky. Anyway, for lip balms, I started using the I Love Coconut and Cream lip balm, and there is a bit of a dip in there. I don't know whether you guys can see that from there. If you do want to see it, just watch my recent update on the Finish 7 by Spring that went up right before this one. Yeah, it is moving, but also this one is huge, as you can see. So I don't even know whether I can finish this one off in a year's time. I don't really feel like I can, but let's see. Then for blushes, I have two that I want to focus on this year. One of them you guys know very well is the e.l.f. blush in Joy, and I'm about here, right above or right at the barcode, so not halfway yet, but I will be focusing on this one a little bit more, hopefully from now onwards. Although with my whole collection tan pen there might be other stuff falling in, but this one is actually also in there, so I randomly drew this one, which is great because I can fully focus on this one a little bit more. And there is a blush in my Rilla Pan collab, but that will hopefully be rolling out by next time. And then the other blush that I'm working on, hopefully somewhere this year as well, is the Revlon Pinking of You blush, which I already have a tiny bit of pan on, but I haven't touched this one yet this year because I just want to get the e.l.f. one out first and work on some other blushes if they end up showing up in other projects, especially the whole collection one, because it's random, so things might show up there. Anyway, then moving on to concealer. I am still working on the Naked or Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I still need to get used to the name because the one that I was using before they don't have anymore. So yeah, this one I'm still working on. I have it in 30 NY. It's fine, but I am actually feeling like this one might be getting a bit too dry for me, and I need something a bit more moisturizing. I don't know if you can have a moisturizing concealer. Let me know if you guys know of any, but yeah, I'm making little bits of progress. I am just below the marking right here, so yeah, it's moving slowly, but it's moving. I'm using that one every time I use my makeup, so cannot really do much more. And then we've got the Miss Helen eyeshadow that I also want to work on at some point, but as you guys know, Pen palette and pen those eyeshadows and a good few eyeshadows in my whole collection project pan, so this one is not really being used yet. I'm kind of really hoping that this one will roll into my whole collection project pan at some point. But if not, I put a restriction on the amount of eyeshadows in that one right now. I will hopefully slowly but surely start moving some shadows out of my Pan palette, which will hopefully create some room to start incorporating this one in my looks a little bit more. And yeah, those were all the products. So just to kind of summarize the products that I did already finish. I finished off the Too Faced bronzer in Snow Bunny. And I also finished off the NYX Lipstick in Cedo. I finished off a lip gloss, which was the Balance Me Shine On Tinted Lip Salve in Super Soft Beige. And I finished off the Fix and Rouge Lip Balm in Mocha Orange. But those are the only 4 products that I've finished off so far. So not great yet. That's 4 out of 32. Definitely not 25% yet. But you guys know that oftentimes, more towards the end of the year, more stuff starts dropping off this list. So some of the products that I am somewhat certain about that I can finish before next update. I'm thinking this powder will likely be done by then. The NYX pencil will be done. This balm stain will be done, and probably the NYX lipstick as well. I'm guessing this one, but with the shadow insurance you can never really be certain. And I will be finishing off another mascara because I only use those for 3 months. Looking at the rest of my products, I am not sure. I'm really hoping that I can finish this lip gloss off by then, but as you can see, looking at those products, I believe that's already more than 4. So hopefully that slope will go up like that until the end of the year, and then we will be at 32. Would be nice. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you very much if you made it all the way to this part of the video, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye and take care.